Let me start this video by asking this simple question. Why is it that we are being told Ruto is very unpopular, but anytime he tours an area, Kenyans in those areas are turning in their thousands to welcome him? No single Kenyan chanting Ruto must go. Recently was in Nairobi, and before his Nairobi tours, we were told that Kenyans in Nairobi were going to chase him away. He toured almost all the constituencies in Nairobi, and the crowds were overwhelming. There were no single chants of Ruto must go. That was in Nairobi a few weeks ago. Mark you, before that tour, Kenyans were made to believe that William Ruto was going to get a very hostile crowd in Nairobi. And today he was on the mountain, and we are doing a detailed analysis on that, which we'll release to you in the next few hours. But still today, in Laikipia and Nyeri, he toured those two counties today. Kenyans in those areas stand out in their thousands, and I never saw any single Kenyan singing Ruto must go in Laikipia and Nyeri. A person you are being told is very unpopular, but anytime he tours an area, Kenyans in their thousands are welcoming him. What could be wrong here, ladies and gentlemen? I want us to have a look at what happened in Nyeri County today. In our subsequent video, we'll do a full detailed analysis on William Ruto's tour. In this video right now, let's concentrate in Nyeri. Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga has been a very close Rigathi ally. But today, during William Ruto's tours, he gave some mixed signals. Signals indicating he might be dumping Rigathi for William Samoei Ruto. Let's listen to the Nyeri governor.
Your Excellency, tungetaka kukushukuru kwa sababu umekuja kutuletea maendeleo. Tayari tumeona umeleta zaidi ya milioni 850. Hawa watu walikuwa wamebaki nyuma kwa njia ya stima. Nataka nimshukuru Rais kwa sababu ametuletea maendeleo. Na kwa sababu nyinyi mnajua mimi saa zingine husema kama mbaya. Leo sisi tunasema Rais amefanya vizuri kutuletea nini? Maendeleo. Na tungetaka tumhakikishie asiwe akiambiwa ati asikuje Nyeri. Sisi tunataka akuje tena na tena na atuletee nini? Si ni kweli? Niguo kana tiguo? Niguo kana tiguo? Nĩ ithuĩ twathondekire thirikari ĩno. Leo tuikare thĩ twĩrorere andũ makĩrĩa. Si lazima tukue ndani na tuletee maendeleo yetu. Wangapi wanasema hivyo mkono juu? Asante sana, Mungu awabariki.
There were no chants of Ruto must go. The crowd welcomed Ruto very warmly, and even the governor, from the way he has spoken, it's clear he might be on his way to William Ruto's camp. And not only the Nyeri governor, Rigathi sister-in-law, the wife to the late Rigathi elder brother, Nderitu Gachagua, was also present. Have a look at this.
Kuna watu wengine hapa wamepewa kasi na rais na wanatoka hapa kwetu Nyeri. Commissioner Karungaru. Kuna watu wamepewa kasi na rais hapa wametoka Nyeri. Wacha tu ni watambulisha wataongea. Huyu mama anaitwa Commissioner Karungaru, Dr. Margaret Karungaru. Ni mjane wa aliyetuacha former governor Rigathi Gachagua. Sasa huyu mama ni commissioner, amepewa hiyo kazi na Rais William Ruto wa GEC, ile commission ya mambo ya kina mama. Asante sana.
Let's put all that into perspective. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. If you look at William Ruto's tours today on the mountain, most of Rigathi Gachagwa's allies did accompany Ruto. And just as I did explain when we were starting, we are going to do a detailed analysis on that. Mutahi Kahiga, a close Rigathi Gachagwa's ally, is clearly dumping Rigathi Gachagua. And that proves something might be wrong with Rigathi Gachagua. Either he's not a team player or he has not yet learned the political ropes in Kenya. His home area member of parliament dumped him. Nyeri senator dumped him. We are now seeing Nyeri governor dumping Rigathi Gachagua. A few days ago, we saw what Gabriel Wamuchoma said. Something is clearly wrong with Rigathi Gachagua. Either he's not a team player or he's yet to learn the political ropes in Kenya. I won't be wrong to say William Ruto started making inroads once again on the mountain. There was a wind blowing towards Rigathi Gachagua, and Kenyans had concluded that William Ruto had already lost Mount Kenya West votes. But from what I'm now seeing, things might be changing. The wind might have started blowing once again to William Ruto's team. That's exactly what I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm basing my argument on how those leaders spoke and on how William Ruto was welcomed by the locals. Compare William Ruto's crowds to Rigathi Gachagwa's recent crowds. Rigathi has been attracting very few people anytime he holds rallies on the mountain. In fact, Ruto is attracting more people than Rigathi Gachagua. And I'm also one person who does not believe that crowds do portray the popularity of a politician per se, but crowds can help a politician in getting support. In that, perception is key in politics. If you attract large crowds, then a perception is being created that you are popular, and that can earn you some true support. That's something that can work in favor of Ruto. Recently, Rigathi's crowds have been dwindling, while Ruto's crowds, as we have seen today, they are actually growing. And crowds in Kenya is also a big issue. Anytime Rigathi Gachagua gets huge crowds, then his supporters and leaders supporting him normally shares out those photos and they normally celebrate. And I've also seen them celebrating Natembea's crowds. So crowds in Kenya's politics is a factor. Just as Rigathi Gachagua and his team have been celebrating the huge crowds, William Ruto's team are also now just celebrating the huge crowds. It is very clear when it comes to the crowds war, William Ruto is clearly winning it. To Rigathi Gachagua's sister-in-law, that's somebody within Rigathi Gachagua's family. And now I won't be wrong to say that even if the whole Nyeri county was to reject Ruto, I don't think Rigathi Gachagua's sister-in-law and maybe her family will reject Ruto. Ruto has given her a job. Rigathi was not able to give her a job. And that's why most definitely she accepted a job offer from William Samoei Ruto. So Ruto has actually started infiltrating Rigathi Gachagua's bedroom. And if Ruto maintains that, then the mountain might as well eventually become a battleground. One day in Kenya's politics is a long period of time. Anything can happen. And this is why I've always maintained, and I repeat, those saying Ruto must go, they must come up with a very concrete strategy. It will not be all that easy just saying Ruto must go on, but you don't have an elaborate strategy of sending William Ruto home. We know that IBC will also play a critical role in determining the next president come 2027. And from the look of things, Ruto has already pocketed the entire process. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. Be prepared for our next detailed analysis on William Ruto's tour on the mountain, the two counties of Laikipia and Nyeri. Let's meet in that analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.